Hey guys, it's Ken from Investing Made Easy here, and welcome to another episode on our investing journey from $1,000 to $100,000. Today we'll be picking more stocks to add to our portfolio, as well as looking at the performance of our portfolio last week. But before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe because you don't want to be missing this series. As always, let's begin with our aim for this week. For this week's investments, we'll be looking at Dividend Aristocrats and discussing whether we should invest into them. So, what is a Dividend Aristocrat? By definition, a company is a Dividend Aristocrat if it increases its dividend it pays to shareholders for at least 25 years straight. These companies tend to be large and established and are no longer experiencing supernormal growth. This means that instead of reinvesting profits into growing the company, they are instead using the profits generated by the company to reward investors with constant dividend yields. As these companies tend to be large and established, they are more recession-proof than others, as they are more integrated into society and should still be able to turn a profit through difficult times. Now we know what sort of stocks we're going to be investing into this week. Let's first take a look at our performance of our portfolio last week. Last week, our portfolio performed very strongly, with all but two of the companies now in the green since we made our first investment in them. This is because the market in general has been on quite a bullish run recently. However, the main aim of this series is to compare our portfolio against our benchmark, the S&P 500. Importantly, this week, our portfolio has greatly outperformed the S&P 500, extending our gap to almost 0.7%. This is due to a few top performers in our portfolio, namely L Brands, HSBC, and TSMC. So, let's take a look at our purchases this week. First in line is ExxonMobil, which is an oil company. We purchased 3 shares of this company at $69.99 each. Next, we purchased a share of Johnson & Johnson, which is a company that makes healthcare products. We got 1 share at $142.91. Furthermore, we purchased a share of McDonald's, the large fast food retailer, 1 share at $194.95. And to round off our stocks this week, we made our final purchase in Pepsi, of which we purchased 1 share at $134.97. Now, moving on to our crypto pick this week, I've chosen to purchase Bitcoin. This is because our smaller cap cryptocurrencies have not been performing very well this month, and I'm looking for a bit more stability in that sector of our portfolio. Finally, let's take a look at our portfolio composition. For this week, I've decided to break down our portfolio into sectors rather than individual companies as promised, as this gives us a clearer picture of our portfolio in its entirety. The finance sector and indices make up the largest parts of our portfolio, each making up about 1/6 of the total. As you can see, the portfolio is quite varied at the moment, but there are still market segments which we have not touched yet, such as energy and services, in which we'll be expanding into them in the coming weeks. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video today. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. Just a reminder that this series will always be published on a Thursday evening in the UK and late afternoon in the States. This has been Ken from Investing Made Easy, and I'll see you.